More than $2 billion pledged to aid long-term recovery efforts of hurricane-ravaged Caribbean islands. And in sport, West Indies opener Craig Brathwaite now in the top 20 of the ICC batting rankings. I'm Ricardo Roberts, and this is Caribbean in 10 for Wednesday, November 22nd. I'll be back with the details after the break.
Grow your business or promote your event through the services offered by the Caribbean Media Corporation and CaribVision. Our distribution provides a platform on cable, terrestrial television, and websites. We cover carnivals and events from across the region. We can bring your event live and alive to the world. For music makers, program producers, businesses, we can expand your reach to in excess of 2 million households daily. Our other services include news updates to enhance your media products, studio space for program and development. We can facilitate the launch of new products and services and training. Contact us and we will help you unleash your creative ability, develop products and services, and provide the medium to watch them grow. Contact Loretta Skeet at cmccaribbean.com or call her 1-246-467-1044 or 1-246-253-3889. Call and book your carnival or event today.
Barbados, it's gonna be lit. FAS 7-Star, Hennessy, and Yellow present Hennessy Artistry, featuring international superstar Beres Hammond, Sizzla,
Dry Cry, Evening Terrace,
Movado, plus Fana Fox, Little Rick, and Nikita. And for the first time in Barbados, Tory Lanez. Hosted by Vane and Peter Coppin. The Hennessy experience of a lifetime.
Everyone falls in love sometimes.
Hennessy Artistry, December 2nd, Kensington Oval. Welcome to the weekend. Hennessy, never stop, never settle. Flaunt your taste responsibly.
A CARICOM UN high-level pledging conference ended yesterday with more than $2 billion pledged to support the long-term recovery of hurricane-affected Caribbean islands. The $1.35 billion came in pledges and over $1 billion in loans and debt relief. Nearly 400 high-level representatives from governments, multilateral and civil society organizations, and the private sector gathered at the UN headquarters for the conference to support reconstruction efforts after Hurricanes Irma and Maria in particular devastated parts of the region, and to help those affected islands build back better as the first climate-resilient countries in the world. The UN said that over $1.35 billion was pledged by established partners and new ones, with the Netherlands providing the most of that. That's $702 million. The rest came from the European Union, the World Bank, Canada, China, Mexico, Italy, the United States, Japan, Kuwait, India, Venezuela, Belgium, Chile, Denmark, Colombia, New Zealand, Brazil, Kazakhstan, Romania, Portugal, Serbia, and even Haiti. The Inter-American Development Bank pledged $1 billion in loans. Italy pledged $30 million in soft loans, and Venezuela forgave $1 million in debt. The Dominica government is undertaking a review of the island's police service, and a military man from Jamaica will take charge of that effort. National Security Minister Rayburn Blackmore made the announcement on the state-owned DBS radio last night. He said the review is being undertaken by a team led by Colonel Jamie Ogilvie of the Jamaica Defense Force. The aim is to assess the effectiveness of Dominica's police service and recommend ways in which it can be improved and strengthened.
This review will cover, among other areas, the following: current strategic security environment, current structure and capabilities, modern policing functions and best practices, capacity building and capability development, gap analysis, gap filling options, recommendations and associated costs, and of course, implementation roadmap. This review is intended to be transparent, wide-ranging, thorough, and far-reaching. The review team has already begun its work and have consulted and will continue to consult with a wide range of individuals and organizations. A report is expected to be submitted at the end of January 2018.
In Trinidad and Tobago now, a working committee has been put in place to look at the legislation surrounding prison officers. That was the outcome of talks between the Prison Officers Association and the Attorney General yesterday. President of the association, Sharon Richards, said the meeting went as planned and was progressive. We get more in this report from Rishi Harinanan of C News.
Coming out of the meeting was the creation of a committee to look at laws which affect the safety of prison officers.
The AG has set up a special committee that will sit almost immediately to draft or to look at the specific areas of legislation where we will be drafting within a 6 weeks period those pieces of legislation that needs to be done in order to advance the security issues and concerns that we have to the Parliament.
He said the committee will be headed by officials from the Office of the Attorney General and includes members of the Prison Officers Association, the Ministry of National Security, among others. There are 5 priority areas for prison officers, but Mr. Richards didn't give details as to what they are.
We are seeing the Attorney General going somewhere. It is for us now to go with him, right? So I'm not going to pronounce and say whether I'm happy or not. That is yet to be determined. What is happening now, we are in the initial stage of that road. When we are on that road, we will be able to assess it better as time progresses.
Stay with us. Your Midday Sport is next.
Out of the shell, and we put it in the blender with some water, blended it, and strained it to make this coconut milk. Yes, Pat.
Now what are we talking about? Let's start like this.
So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just punch the dough down.
West Indies opener Craig Brathwaite has broken into the top 20 of the ICC batting rankings after raising 1 place in the latest release yesterday. Now, Brathwaite is the only West Indies batsman in the top 20, with the next best being in-form right-hander Shai Hope, who is at 25th. The right-hander is coming off an average 2-match series against Zimbabwe earlier this month when he scored 121 runs from 3 innings at an average of 40. Now, he endured a difficult home series against Pakistan with just 101 runs from 6 innings, but has made steady progress in the rankings since then, especially following the 3-test tour of England, where he averaged 47. Brathwaite has emerged as the West Indies batting leader in recent years and averages 36 from 42 tests. He is currently in New Zealand with the Caribbean side, preparing for the 2-test rubber starting next month. And West Indies superstar Chris Gayle notched his second-half century in as many days to Fire Ranch Riders to a narrow 3-run victory over Karen Pollard's Dhaka Dynamites. But Dwayne Smith's 50 proved in vain as Rajashai Kings lost again in the Bangladesh Premier League in Dhaka yesterday. The left-handed Gayle, who only arrived last weekend, pummeled 51 from 28 balls in a man-of-the-match performance as riders sent in by the league leaders were dismissed for 142 with a ball to spare at the Sherry Bangla National Stadium. Gayle then dominated with a 36-run opening stand with New Zealander Brendan McCullum. That's Caribbean in 10. Join us again at 6:30 for Caribbean News 9. Good afternoon.